whatever.
Yeah, you just tell me. You start and tell me when you gain control.
Alright. Just have to load the first cutscene, and then another loading screen.
Sure. Just say go.
And go.
Come on, brothers! Get me back to church!
Might be a good time to have the stream open.
Oh yeah, I was gonna turn back on the game music. Whatever, I'll just do that. There we go. Oh, and I hit a tree. Okay.
Marathon thread.
I forgot to turn the music back on because I haven't turned off for my stream.
You know, John Boy, it was kind of hard. Harder than you think. I don't know what I'd rather go back to. Stents in the hole or group of shared clusterfucks in that place. Okay. Whether it's treasure
Oh wow, nice. That was fucking glorious.
like
the poster commercial for distracted driving.
Remember kids, don't adjust your radio volume while driving.
Because assholes like you. Welcome back, man.
Okay, so this route's been optimized to the point where you don't even take the intended pathway on most of the missions. Like, a lot of them you're supposed to follow around the bike gang, but there's situations where you just don't have to at all. The game doesn't even check for that. So this is one of the first alternative routes. It's only 45 seconds into the run. There's a unique jump right here that saves about 5 seconds in this route. And even though it goes into slow motion for unique jumps, I'm using controller to drive, and if I hold the right stick forward, it just puts the slow motion into fast motion, effectively saving time over normal speed.
Controller strats, I like it.
Let's get your bike and save the emotions for later. You know what, Johnny?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you do keyboard for foot movement and then controller for the driving, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything where I'm shooting or on foot, I'm using keyboard. And any driving, I'm using controller.
230 pounds of rapidly approaching middle age.
So GPS route is bad. Never follow the GPS route.
John Boy, your faith has got to come first.
Because this is faster.
Religion, Billy. Religion. I gave up with faith.
And wouldn't the waypoint technically count as GPS because it's on the map?
I guess if you want to call it that, the actual suggested driving routes are usually terrible.
Can you handle it? As long as you run the chapter right, we can all handle it. I'll run it the way it needs to be run. Same as the 3 guys before me did, same as I'm doing now. Really? Feels kind of different. Before, all we cared about was having fun, brothers, getting shit-faced. Screw you, you get in our way, you gotta get your teeth kicked in.
Most of the driving sections, there's going to be a lot of dialogue, especially for the first half of the game, so I'll just kind of leave the game to do its own commentary.
Yeah? Well, I signed up to be a brother for life, you ungrateful fuck. If you're in the Lost for the good times only, fair weather weekends and the caraways, then you ain't in the Lost. You get me? Chill out, man. I just hope when we decide to take a break, slow down, that it's still an option on the table. Okay, now all we gotta do is pick up the bike.
Okay, so here we have the Staircase of Doom.
You didn't have to do that.
This staircase just pisses me off so much, because if you take that too slowly, either you won't get enough speed to go up the staircase, and one of the Lost members will just slam into you and knock you out of line, or sometimes there's randomly generated tires that spawn there and just block you completely.
We got more things to worry about than respect and stupid kid stuff. We gotta keep business afloat or we're fucked. You just don't get it, do you? This is what it's about. This! Not that money shit. We're in it to stick it to all those yuppies and hippies and motherfucking deadbeats. Give me a stiff drink, some hard drugs, the road, and my chopper. That's all I need. Maybe an occasional bit of a hole. Wouldn't be a man if I didn't need that now, would I? How's Ashley, by the way? She's single? What about your brothers, man? Ain't you in it for the lost?
Everything I do is about the lost. I don't exist without my brothers, without you. If you don't get that, then you don't get nothing, John boy. It's that state of affairs.
Yeah, well, it's some tough love you're showing them.
So, typical first Grand Theft Auto mission in drive somewhere and shoot
Let's
people.
get your fucking bike! Fuck you!
Now, by releasing the shoot button, it makes me have a more constant stream of bullets coming out instead of shooting two really quickly and then taking a whole bunch of time to reload. It's more efficient for that just because if you hit somebody decently, it only takes one shot to kill them anyway. Gives you a better chance to re-aim at the next guy. That was actually probably the best gunfight I've had there in quite a while.
Yeah, that looked pretty smooth.
That was about as good as it gets on that. So this is, for the most part, kind of an auto-scroller the way back. You can hit Billy slightly and speed him up a little bit. It's more effective when he's slowing down to take a corner or something. You can't actually push him, because if you do try, you'll just have your front tire go up, and you'll just be doing a wheelie, basically. It doesn't give him any more speed. So what I'm going to try to do is anytime he tries to turn, I'm going to try and hit him in the back a little bit, and that just pushes him through the turn a little bit. It saves maybe 5 seconds through this entire driving section, but it's still worth it.
You're not really doing anything else. Like,
Yeah,
it'd be
exactly.
silly not to do it.
But if you hit him the wrong way, you might spin him out, and then you'll just waste a whole bunch of time.
Is that more
So that's why I
difficult to do?
It's not particularly difficult to hit him properly, but if you kind of slide alongside him like that, absolutely nothing happens, and then you just have to slow down, and it just kind of looks bad. Also, collecting these markers just because it gives me health and armor, and it's useful for the next couple missions.
What's Ashley gonna do now that Billy's back? Fuck me, Terry. That's her call.
So you can see how he slows down at that red light, but if you hit him, he just immediately gets back to his full speed. Again at that corner. Take another marker. So now I'm about half armor. I might get one more before I get back to the clubhouse.
You're out of line, John boy. Stick behind me.
Yeah, it's...
Hey, Billy. How's it feel to be on the old bike, man?
Like when your wife is screwing a neighbor. You're gonna be up all night, turning her back to normal.
You're gonna be up all night fucking and getting high. The bike will wait till morning.
Alright, so one time throughout the game, you can call Jim to get a weapon.
I'm gonna need...
So I'm going to do this immediately because I have absolutely no ammo to anything other than my sawn-off shotgun right now.
Hey, Jim.
And this game has major ammo problems if you don't use this. So since we're already at the clubhouse, I'm just going to go inside and pick up this SMG. That's going to be my primary weapon for most of the game.
What's up? Try higher.
So now I could go to Billy's mission right here, but I want to do Jim's first, because it gives me an automatic pistol, which is my other primary weapon for most of the game.
They just bounced right off of me. What's going on, Jim?
And I would have to go over here anyway,
Stick to me, Johnny.
so it really doesn't matter which of the two I do first.
Songs about tits. The other half is about ass. And the great thing about life is when you get turned down by that amazingly hot...
So I can actually taxi to the truck that I'm driving to right now, but it's slower because it's so close, and the taxi drops me off in such a horrible position that it takes forever just to walk to the truck after getting dropped off.
It's a town of trophy women, and this is your station.
Bob 123 moved to AFK, dickheads.
Check that shit out. It would take a real dumb civilian to screw with our bikes on club turf.
So even though he just said that line of dialogue, you'll notice that once I come back here, Jim's bike is gone, which basically means somebody stole it. It's kind of entertaining.
Where'd you get the van, Jim? You ain't turned into some kind of trailer queen, have you?
Very funny, asshole.
So this alley's really annoying. There's a whole bunch of debris in here, and sometimes your truck will just kind of flip. I got through there pretty clean.
Yeah? Having an old lady
Things happen sometimes.
scared of getting dirty.
I was riding. Get the bikes, Johnny. I'll scan the
So here's an immediate use of this SMG I just got. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I just do that? Never mind, you saw nothing. So I'm gonna try and park these bikes in a way that gets Johnny to warp off of 3 of them. But that bike fell over, so that just kind of ruined one of them.
Johnny, we need us some help if we're gonna get home.
I might get it anyway, we'll see. No. If both sides of the bike are blocked when you try and get off, he just kind of teleports behind the bike instead of doing the get off animation. I'll see if I can do it on this third one at least. Yeah, there we go. That saves like a second each time I get it. Here's the immediate use of the SMG I just got.
Show your fucking faces!
So since I don't have markers for each of those guys I'm supposed to kill yet, because I still have to take another bike, the thing to look out for to know you've killed them all is whether Jim is actually aiming at anything or not. Because sometimes they'll just be one of those guys that gets stuck either behind the building or you won't see him behind a car or something. So I just take a look at Jim, and if he's relaxed, they're all dead.
And like GTA 4 and I guess other GTA games, aim for the head. Any fast-firing weapon is more advantageous than anything else.
Yeah, there's lots
like
of places in this game where it's
of
like,
gun.
why don't you throw a grenade there? But it's like, I can just headshot them faster than the grenade takes to explode.
Same thing in San Andreas as well. I'm pretty sure Vice City as well, but San Andreas sticks out to me more as it's like any weapon that will fire quickly and you can run with is the best gun, because especially with PC, it's just really easy just to take off their face with one bullet, because it's the way GTA works. One shot to the face and they're dead.
There's actually no exact headshot mechanic in Vice City that got introduced in San Andreas. You can get an accidental headshot crit in Vice City, but it's not guaranteed.
There you go. And it's just that.
But
Unless you're
after
using
San
a
Andreas,
sniper rifle, but that's no fun for speedruns.
yeah.
So as I finished that last mission, you saw 2 cutscenes happen. If I hit the cutscene skip within a certain window, it'll just skip one of them completely, like it won't even show the half second of it. I missed it that time, but it does happen pretty easily.
See if you still got it, old man. Let's drop the fucking hammer on this.
Can't you
one
only
of
use
those
certain
assholes.
guns off of your bike as well?
Yeah. You can use the automatic pistol, the street sweeper shotgun, the sawn-off shotgun, SMG, and pipe bombs.
How do I look from behind, man? You like looking
So
at my
basically
back?
every weapon that I'm going to be using, other than the rocket launcher, can be used off the bike anyway.
Head to Trinity and act.
So, if I remember right, these DLCs cross the main storyline from the original game at some point, right?
Yes.
Where does this
Also-
happen for this one?
I'll tell you when it happens.
Okay.
You stole his donut.
Also, you'll notice in some of the shooting, one of the shooting sections already, I didn't get off my bike. especially for the sawn-off shotgun, because it reloads and shoots a hell of a lot faster while I'm on my bike. That'll recur throughout a couple of the other shooting sections. Partially because it's faster to shoot from your bike, and partially because the game makes you go back to your bike when you're done anyway, so you might as well just bring it with you.
The bike driving in Lost in the Damned, is it as ridiculous as it is in GTA 4?
It actually has a different set of physics to it, though.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
undercover in your
That's
They
what I was
redid
getting at.
the
It
engine for
doesn't feel
bikes.
cool.
Just because, hey, you're doing a game that's entirely in a biker gang. You're gonna be on bikes a lot.
Let's not make it suck.
Okay. So I just missed that skip right there. If you shoot the driver fast enough after you trigger that, the other 3 cars won't spawn. That's the first time I missed it today, which is unfortunate. So now I just have to kill 12 cops. Which really isn't that big of a deal. It's like 10 seconds-ish. I actually killed them all. There we go. So now's going to be the first instance of the video editor warp.
Now, you know we
This is
ain't
basically the
going
same
out like
concept as a save warp, except like 2 seconds faster. So I just open up the video editor and then leave it immediately, and it warps me back to my safe house. I'm going to get this phone call out of the way. That phone call itself doesn't unlock anything particularly useful for any percent, but it does block other phone calls that I do need. So I just take it there because that's basically the earliest possible time I can take it. So I could use the automatic pistol, the SMG, or the sawn-off shotgun for this, but since I have ammo issues with the other 2 guns later, and this is really easy to do with the sawn-off shotgun anyway, it was unfortunate right there. So I just use the sawn-off shotgun.
Speaking of phone calls earlier, as far as I know, phone calls can be a problem in any percent runs in GTA 4 because you have too many at some point. Is that a problem in this one?
No. I think it's only a problem in GTA 4 because it hasn't really been routed properly, fully.
Yeah, maybe, but
Like on a shorter
yeah.
scale, I know where to take all the phone calls ahead of time, and I will stand at a mission marker not taking it for a couple seconds just so I can get a phone call before it, because it's much better than waiting the 30 seconds in between phone calls when you have to take multiple at the same time.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Good to know.
So ideally in a GTA 4 vanilla any percent route, you would be taking 1 phone call in between each mission. Where am I going? That's not the mission I thought I was on. I need to go this way.
Should we speedrun this game?
Yes. I have to drive through that pathway 4 or 5 different times, and there's 2 different ways I have to go when I go through there, so it's like, which one am I on? This all looks so much
I get
the
that
same.
a lot in the beginning of Vice City.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
with,
like going to mall shootout when you're doing
yeah,
treacherous swine.
every
that
time.
was...
I do that once a day. Well, every time I try and do run attempts, I do it at least once.
Yeah. I do that all the time there, too. It's like, wait a minute, why is there no French guy here? Oh yeah, I'm doing treacherous swine. So video editor.
I went to pick up the assault rifle for Guardian Angels when I was on like treacherous swine.
I've done that too.
One of the missions near there. And I'm in there and there's no gun. I'm like, oh, god damn it.
But now with the replay warps, you just save a replay, and then when you're actually on that mission, you just play it back.
There you go.
So this mission tells you to follow Billy, but you don't have to. You can just go to where he's going anyway, and skip an entire biker following session.
I like
And this is
missions
the
that are
first mission.
programmed that way.
Yeah, this is also the first mission where there's a lot of precision shooting. The last couple of missions were not anywhere near as precise as some of the ones in this game. The shooting is really difficult. You're basically going max range with an SMG, trying to get headshots, and if you miss the headshot, you're just wasting a lot of time.
Apparently the title never changed.
I guess Twitch fucked up. Yeah, it locked me out and it didn't change the time. Not my bad, I tried to actually change.
Twitch is
Okay.
So for this one I'm going to use the automatic pistol, just because it works a lot better on a bike than on foot, and I need the SMG ammo for on foot later. If I can get over this curve,
Also, I know I'm pretty far behind on my stream, but that was a pretty boss landing on that car.
yeah, that was pretty good.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna drop 5 stories. Continue.
Yeah, I missed all of those bikers going by, which is obviously less than ideal, but... Oh, I don't want to be close to that, because that guy's gonna try and blow up. I don't know how I missed that headshot, but okay. Let's just go with it. That was interesting. Like I said, precision shooting in this game is hard. This isn't even the hard part. Okay. Holy crap. I actually got the harder part before that, and then just kind of sucked at the less hard part. So again, you don't have to go to Billy, you can just go to the next site. And I'm not going to get off my bike because the game is just, oh, you must stay, you must go to your bike when you're done this mission. I will actually get off and get an armor pickup here in a minute. But just making use of the explosive here to make shots easier.
Screw you! You better hope you kill me! Shit, man!
Grab the armor pickup that's in this building now. I don't know why that guy gets on your bike. It's really not helpful at all. I'm almost out of auto pistol ammo, which isn't the greatest thing right now. Should be okay. Because I'm gonna pick some up in the next mission anyway.
My back's against the wall!
This guy. Okay.
Brother! Ill prison dictate.
Video editor warp again.
So where did you... Follow the leader, asshole!
This mission I actually do have to follow Billy.
And must mate with a cute gang of robotic pirate girls to save Earth.
Really good on health right now.
Wait, Billy!
I don't need to now that I'm carrying your heavy
Won't have to take the backup health in this
I
mission.
think you got me confused with Brian. He's the
Something
one
I was wondering.
suckered onto your ass.
The biker sign that appears on the ground sometimes when you're driving with bikes, is that a glitch? Or is that intended?
No, that's intentional. You're supposed to sit in it, so you're riding in formation, and it heals you and gives you armor, and repairs your bike.
Okay. Now I got that. Thank you.
I'd be nothing but embarrassed to have you kissing my ass all day,
Just one of the
Brian.
game mechanics.
You forgot your place, so just stay behind the ride.
It's really handy because it happens to come up in the times when I actually need armor most of the time. So
Cool.
I'm not taking this one yet until he gets onto this on-ramp to this highway, because then it triggers this race earlier and makes them start driving faster sooner. If I had taken that third marker, they would have gone through another set of dialogue, and he would have been about here before it gave me another marker to actually trigger that race. There's nothing I can really do to make him go any faster on this track either, so I just drive ahead of him and set up for when I exit the Angel of Death clubhouse. Interesting note about the radio in this game. Not sure whether it's just because I do everything so exactly every time, or whether it's actually scripted, but it's pretty much always the same songs at the same times.
That always annoys me, to be honest, about radio stations in certain games.
No, maybe it's
I
like
don't
in
know
Vice
why.
City where the radio stations always start at the same time when you start a new game.
This is very
The thing is, if I
unrelated,
fail a
but
mission or something, it'll go to a random spot in the playlist.
I was just editing my stream layout, and I put a GIF of a little bee, and it crashed OBS. Therefore, the base god is more powerful than OBS.
So I'm just going to kind of park here instead of over where the marker was. Because this will still trigger, but this just moves my bike closer to where I need it to be after I do this. And the ensuing shootout from shooting this grenade into their house. So there is a cover system in this game, but it's entirely useless. Because it's much easier to just go out here and shoot them all. As you can see, they're not really even putting up a fight. Because you're supposed to be sitting behind the cover, kind of waiting for them, and using that grenade launcher I just got. But, like before, explosives take too long. So I'm going to pick up a whole bunch of ammo here, just because I need it. And I have to wait for Billy to kind of go into this clubhouse anyway, otherwise he'll just get stuck outside.
Just to recap, how are you able to get ammo? You were saying earlier how this is such a difficult game for ammo management.
The first thing I did was I got an SMG right after the first mission, because you can call Jim and get a free weapon.
Right.
And then, since then, I've just been picking up all the pistol ammo for the automatic pistol I got in the second mission. And any SMG ammo I can run across, too.
Okay, so you're pretty much relying on drops the
Yeah.
entire game. Okay.
Yeah. I was kind of low on pistol ammo after... oh, what was it? It's War. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me later. Because for the first about 80% of the game, you won't notice any ammo problems at all until I get to like the second last mission, when it's like, oh crap, I hope I have enough shots left. So here's my least favorite mission giver in this entire game, Elizabeta. She has so many just RNG hell missions. And she kills my runs very frequently. And go figure, she's not even the one with the 3 vans mission. And I still hate her more than that. So I'm going to put a marker down here in an attempt to get my taxi to actually park in a decent spot. Which, it just parked in the perfect spot, so that paid off. If you just go to the default mark, the taxi will end up driving way down this street and then around the corner before parking. So that's about the closest spot I could have gotten it to park. I used to put a marker down for the second one, but I don't need this taxi anymore because of the strat change.
I'm going home to blow some heads and beat up the coochie.
So he's gonna just kind of dump me out like that. While I'm waiting for those two, I can just come and get this armor pickup here. Conveniently placed, because that's usually where I need it. So this ends up being a really difficult cop shootout if you try and do it normally, but I'm just going to shoot those guys, shoot at this window, and then jump out, because that center post in the window doesn't actually have collision.
This is also one of the first missions that is a crossover of the vanilla game.
Yes, that was Nico. Playboy X. So, this car is just conveniently parked here. So now I'm going to attempt a cop escape. This usually does not go well, because there's a helicopter chasing me. Yeah, the helicopter's already spotted me in extra time, so it's just expanded my circle. So the built-in backup strat is drive towards the pain spray that's down here, and I just got a really bad cop spawn. Hopefully he doesn't stay close enough to me to see me go into the pain spray. Okay. Not the fastest that could have been, but at least I didn't get completely screwed over there. So now I'm going to turn density up because I need a taxi. And then after the next mission, I will need another taxi. So that was a pretty quick taxi.
So, Johnny, are we...
Again, I'm going to put a marker down to make the taxi park in a better spot. This one actually saves about 20 seconds, and I have to do it twice.
Here we are, then. Thanks.
With the Alcatine.
Hey, here you are.
Putting that marker down, if I get it in a fairly precise spot, it will save me about 6 seconds, and I did get it, so... Basically, it just triggers the chopper landing early, while still allowing me enough time to get there without getting loaded up with bullets. So you'll notice this Secret Service or FBI or whatever these people are, they're not very intelligent. They won't actually shoot me until I kill the VIP. I can just shoot that guy in the face and that guy in the face, and they still won't do anything until that guy gets out and I kill him. Now they're going to attempt to kill me, but they're too late because I'm just going to steal their helicopter. The intended strategy for this mission is to blow up the helicopter with a rocket launcher, take a car, and drive around, but this is just easier.
And it gives you a helicopter.
Yeah, but this is any percent, so I'm going to be ditching this helicopter very shortly.
Aw, rip helicopter.
I usually go to this intersection because there's a fairly good chance there's going to be a taxi here, and it's about the closest I can land. Stops there.
Let's get going.
Provided there's no subplot that implies that Johnny knows how to fly helicopters and stuff. I love how a gangster just like hops in a helicopter, just like, yeah, I'm gonna fly this.
Here we are.
Yep.
And then proceeds to do so perfectly.
Alright, so now I'm going to turn my density back down, because I need it down for the next mission. again, putting a taxi marker down to get a better parking spot.
Let's do this.
Intended strategy for this is to go through the front door of the police station, but there's a very obvious security flaw in the back gate. So I just take the back gate. Also, this fat cop right here is very incompetent, because if I just climb up this post, I can just get in here freely, and he doesn't do anything at all. And I just have to get close enough to the bus and press the enter vehicle button, and it just immediately goes into the cutscene, so there's really no risk at all there. That's a fixed spawn cop car. I just try and flip him over just so he's out of my way. This roadblock does a much better job of blocking any random spawn cops that may be trying to come after me than actually blocking me.
Here's the keys. Get yourselves uncuffed.
Alright, that's not a good spawn.
I hope them deadbeats
But
enjoyed their run.
I have plenty of opportunity to lose cops in this route, so it shouldn't matter. The only thing is it just slows me down going up that hill a little bit.
I'm probably gonna end up doing time with you boys at this rate.
He's gonna turn right and just be completely irrelevant in a moment. Not getting a good pattern.
Here comes the school bus.
And I'm still getting more spawns. That's not good. Okay, come through here. Hope that my bus doesn't do something stupid. Good. There's another unique stunt jump type thing, and slow motion that's not actual slow motion. Okay, I should be able to escape here. Yeah, I got away from cops, that's good. So there's plenty of opportunity to lose cops on this route.
I'm trying to think.
Actor Industrial is where they're meant to meet us. By the Globe
The
Oil.
only time you really get screwed on this one is if you drive slow enough that the helicopter keeps up with you, and that basically makes the mission impossible to complete. Hey, what?
So, what you folks in for?
Bus, please.
For these fellas, it's white-collar shenanigans, caught with their hand in the cookie
Please.
jar.
Okay, there
My
we go.
greed was of a more corporeal nature.
I'm gonna take that as meaning you were into some sick shit.
Oops. Okay, we'll do another video editor warp. Wait for a text message to trigger this mission.
Billy, I just don't...
You forgot your place, soldier? Stay behind
So we have another bike ride with a whole bunch of dialogue in it again.
up to the slopes. It don't feel right.
Well, Billy says we're doing it, so get doing it.
Now that's the one with an authority problem, Johnny.
You ever had a girlfriend, Brian?
I gotta waste my time with that crap.
So this mission happens in the storyline around the same time that Chinese Takeout about
You're
AIDS
right,
Homie
man.
happens.
A guy like you should
shortly
waste
after.
time with all that shit.
Watch yourself, Fred.
It's in the same place.
What are you walking away for?
Cops are poking around, Bill. We should chill out.
You haven't been talking, have you? Don't go forgetting what happened when Horse sang his little ditty.
I'd never talk to a pig, but there's a lesson to be learned, all right.
Asshole.
the triads?
They got word out all over town. Brought it into Liberty on a ship called the Platypus a few weeks back.
Once I get to this highway, it's going to go into another
Jim,
race sequence.
You're just a font of information, aren't you?
And they do rubber band a little bit, so it is important that I go as fast as I can. And once I trigger this piece of dialogue, it doesn't matter if I go ahead of them anymore. In fact, once I get a certain distance away from them, it just automatically triggers the race and just skips the rest of that set of dialogue.
Brothers in a race just to prove it.
I kind of overshot that. So now I just have to wait here for the rest of the gang to get here. There's not even really anything I can do at this point. I can't like go get ammo or anything like that because it's only like 10 seconds that it takes them.
You or me? Fucking dead!
Ah, it didn't reload when I started.
Move it, brother!
Okay.
Come on, man, let's go! Fuck you! Fuck you! Brother.
You can see that the NPCs in this game are very intelligent with entering a gunfight. They'll just slide in and give you like 8 seconds to shoot them before they can do anything. It's really effective when somebody's just got an SMG aimed at your face. Oh, I fell over. That's unfortunate. Usually he'll just land on his feet and kind of do a stutter step and stay on his feet. But
Some bad shit. Johnny Clip. Dude, this feels weird. Let's get to the banks.
Suspect William Gray arrested in Chinatown incident. Units back down.
so there you go. That's how to become a motorcycle club president in 43 minutes, 44 minutes. But that's only half the game. So here we have another long driving section to get back to the clubhouse that cannot be skipped. Who says you don't have to drive ever in any percent?
Brian, man, what the fuck were you and Billy doing while those triads jumped on me question, Brian. What happened there? Billy said these triads were ready to deal.
Okay, next mission's triggered by a phone call, so I'm just gonna search for a taxi while I'm waiting for it.
From the studios of LCHC, Max Kevin.
Yeah, that's too many buttons. Hey, hey! Don't drive. Wait. Okay, that taxi's an asshole. This guy will actually be nice. Unfortunately, that delayed my phone call because I got knocked down.
Ash?
The slow walk. Why?
I need to go.
Okay, yes, problem.
He's actually got a good parking spot on that taxi. He doesn't usually park there. He usually parks across the street. So here's some crackheads for easy pickings.
Ash, babe! You what?
Johnny, please. You have a gun in your hand. Just shoot him. There should be two people coming through here, but that guy got stuck. And so did that guy. That's a random pedestrian. That's a random spawn.
How long you been up? 2 days?
Not actually part of the mission.
It ain't
So
good for you.
if I get too far ahead of Ashley, she stops moving altogether, but if she's too close to me, she starts walking instead of running. So it's just a constant game of minor adjustments to stay just far enough away from her so I can get into the taxi, which Johnny decided not to do when I told him to the first time.
Hit me or something. Teach me I'm wrong.
Enough of that!
Teach me, baby. The only way I'll learn, make me hurt.
You're making yourself hurt already, you fucking idiot!
Hit me.
What am I doing? I don't need to come up here. Not yet, anyway.
Taking a break.
Knows this city better than me.
Why, thank you.
So, clearing some more phone calls again.
Johnny, it's...
This is the 3 vans mission. This is like any 3 vans mission, except on steroids, because, oh shit, I forgot to whistle my taxi. That's really bad. Crap. The concept is to take a taxi to each of the vans and blow them up and then taxi to the next one. So if one of them goes a direction you're not expecting, you kind of get screwed. But I don't know where he's going. At this point, I can just take it safe because I can just wait for him to pick a direction. He's going this way, so I'm just gonna do that.
You know how? Okay, here we are, bucko. Cool, thanks.
So whistle him down again. Where is the... Did he not end up going this way? He didn't go this way. What the hell? He'd already passed that intersection.
Come on, you fucking deadbeats.
This is why I hate this mission. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to get past that intersection to see where he's going.
Where you headed?
But this has completely ruined my expected pattern. Because I forgot to whistle down that taxi.
Here we are.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Ow. Okay, here we go. So the easiest way to take out these vehicles is to kill the driver and then throw a sticky bomb. Or sticky bomb. Like used to a pipe bomb. Because then the van can't go anywhere. And once you get in within proximity, he starts driving really fast. And it just makes it really difficult. Shit.
I ain't got all...
That guy's on the highway. That's not good.
Here we are, then. Thanks.
Oh, he's not on the highway. Okay, I got the driver. That's good.
Fuck you, deadbeats.
My taxi's gone, but I can handle that. I can find another one, hopefully. Hopefully. Please. I hate this mission. I am on 100 density. Yes, I am. There's not a single car on the street. There's a taxi. This is why this mission sucks. One small thing like that, and there goes several minutes. Taxi, please.
I can't believe it.
Is he going up or down?
Where you want to go, Heavy?
Down. Not sure which way he's going, but I just need to be far enough away, and then he'll pick a direction at that corner.
You ain't getting an open casket.
So I'm just gonna steal the bike and we'll just finish it this way.
Come on, you weak.
Why did you throw it that way, Johnny? Okay, that's neat. You can't throw forward, apparently.
Kiss my ass, deadbeats.
Oh, it worked. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. So quite frequently, I'll just get a wanted star after that mission, just because the game hates me. But I didn't that time, so that's nice. Okay.
You've been robbed. I need this car to get pussy. Turn on the gas.
I'm at real risk of dying in this mission. And this is another one of those situations where I'm going to wait outside of the mission marker and take a phone call before I take the mission, but I have to wait for a text message first. So I take that text message, oops, and then call Jim.
Hello there.
Then pick up a mission.
You know, Chico, I think they teach you boys how to play with the big dogs in the Lost MC. I hope so.
If I wanted to, I could get a heal with a burger shot, but YOLO.
What was all this shit with you dissing me in front of Elizabeth, man?
I thought you could handle it.
I can't handle motherfucker. She's just one cold female, and I don't want her thinking I'm a bitch.
Then I guess you got to prove yourself. No pressure, man.
Go fuck yourself, Johnny.
Series of cutscenes here. So the game wants you to wait for them to get to the toll booth, but that's really slow. So I'm just gonna ambush them. I kill the passenger first to make the driver stop, instead of him getting his foot stuck on the gas and continuing to drive. I'm gonna die, I died. Okay. I kind of expected that. But this game has checkpoints and missions, so I can just go from the toll booth again. This time with full health. Now we have this nice red. This is a little more accurate than it looks, stopping in this position. I want to be angled, preferably enough that Malk wouldn't get shot, but I can't be like in a perfect 90-degree angle because then Malk just gets confused and doesn't know how to get to the van.
Take us to the point, Johnny. We got a lock up there.
As it's removing my star for doing that, if I go through that toll booth, it won't give me another one.
Sure thing, Jonathan. Shoot.
If you've ever driven through a toll booth in this game, you know it should give you a star.
Are you a motorcycle club like us? The Angels of Death?
I don't know. I mean, we ride bikes, we ride them hard, but
so oddly enough, this van wall rides quite nicely, whereas when I have to do that with Brucey's car in Battle of Gaytoni, it flips its car more frequently than
it also takes bullets pretty well too.
Yeah, this is a pretty strong vehicle.
Alright, good luck on the rest of your run. I'm going to bed.
Alright, night, Squacky.
Okay, smile.
Only downside to this vehicle is it drives horribly under, so this corner is a lot more difficult than it should be. So now since I'm in the middle of nowhere, here's a death warp. It's not as quick as Battle of Gaytoni because it's not remote detonation. I'm just gonna have to wait for it. There's gonna be a couple of those. And I didn't get a taxi, so I need traffic density. There's one.
You sack of shit! Can we make this quick? Get out of my face, motherfucker!
So the reason I wanted to do that mission was because of that death warp. Because this mission gives me an armor pickup, which, if I can maintain it, comes in really handy 2 missions from now. Oops. So make another phone call to clear the queue.
What's your deal?
Hey.
America's next top hooker is Crystal!
Another mission that cannot be skipped by taxi. So I actually have to drive down to the docks myself.
This season on CMT, 20 girls from across America compete for the title everyone wants. America's next top hooker returns. Yes, we make women great in tight clothes and pass judgments on them, just like on the streets. This year, we go away with the glory.
Yo, good, you think you can do it?
Maybe you should do the talking, man. I don't know if I can trust myself.
Hey, man, last thing I want is to talk to that sniveling little shitbag.
The only downside to having that death in that mission is now it's really foggy for this mission. Which, while not that bad, doesn't help at all. Because I do have to shoot some people. For some reason these people think it's a brilliant idea to drive around in a circle while there's guys shooting at an SMG. Again, the NPCs are very brilliant in this game. Please. Just blow that.
Fuck something.
That didn't reload. Okay.
Interesting, because I thought he was actually an ass-kissing, double-crossing little shit.
So here's an armor pickup. It's just kind of floating there. Ah. That guy didn't die, so I have to wait for him to get up and then get back up on the wall. Oh, he did die. Never mind. Disregard. So if I get quick kills on these guys, it saves a whole bunch of time. You're supposed to chase these guys down for a while, and then Jim gets really far away from you. I can kill them all. Great. Here.
That tastes nice, asshole.
Come on.
You better hope you kill me.
Please.
Too bad,
Okay.
bucko.
Wasn't the quickest that could have gone. I wanted to hit him before they split, before Jim got past me, but catch up to Jim fairly easily. And then that just warps me out here. So there's a taxi.
I'd like to go.
Fun way to go.
Mucho gusto.
Gentlemen?
Another forced driving section.
From the studios of LCHC, Max Heldner presents a show that celebrates the birth of darkness, the birth of death metal. Welcome to Blood, Fire, War, Hate. Let's hear some 82 drown.
So there's several different ways you can do this mission. You can actually go into the house to go kill Brian. You can throw a grenade in there, that'll flush him out. Some people say you can kill him by throwing a grenade, but I've never had that happen. Just shoot out the window, and then he'll come out as well. So I just shoot out the window because that's the quickest way. And I just quick headshot. On, find a taxi.
Jonathan, where's Brian?
Give me the rope.
We'll be there in no time.
Thanks.
Probably should have whistled that taxi, but whatever.
No, I can't.
Liberty Rock Radio. Maybe you hear a few of those songs that are guilty pleasures.
Fucking mouth.
Come on! We'll be there in no time.
That's what I was looking for.
Déjame, suéltame.
So if I were to blow up that car before it actually got to its parking spot, it would crash the game. So I throw pipe bomb to attempt to destroy a couple of things over there while I'm waiting for him to actually park. I don't know whether that was a cop or a pedestrian. He got shot in the face. Take out that helicopter because it would be a pain in the ass if I didn't. This guy. Can I get a headshot, please? No, apparently not.
Just sit tight. Come
I
on,
don't
you
even know.
pussies!
Okay, there we go. That guy's a little more to the right than he usually is.
Sorry about the welcoming party, sweet cheeks, but you
There
gotta
we
stay
go.
down.
That was a little sloppy. Did I turn my density down already? No. That would have been bad. So here's an RNG roll.
We gotta save these cops.
And I'm pretty sure I'm already fucked.
Carajo! The police are mamones,
fucked.
man!
I wanted to lose the cops right here. But that guy. I don't even really have a good backup strategy for
Muy
this.
bien, Johnny!
This will be interesting. Shit, that guy's going faster. He's gonna see me again. Okay.
¡Mierda! Esta ciudad está llena de tombos!
Oh no, please. This isn't gonna work. They're gonna see me again. Shit.
Así se hace. You drive good, Johnny.
I don't know where to go to get away from this anymore. Especially because that guy is right on my ass. Okay, I got that. I got rid of him. Okay, I should be okay now.
Boy, los hombres no
That was
tienen ni
unfortunate.
puta idea de cómo manejar.
There we go.
I'm taking you back to Elizabeth's. You.
Can I have a
Marta,
taxi?
You first time in Liberty City?
Get 9 million cops, but I can't get a
Béisbol, la
taxi.
estatua de felicidad, las mujeres feas, los políticos lascivos, la delincuencia armada, la ciudad más ensimismada del mundo. Sí, Liberty City.
Liberty City. Very good. You learned good. I mean,
Usted no es exacto.
let's do it.
Ahora vamos al hotel de 5 estrellas.
Me no.
Necesita una ducha después de esta bienvenida tan...
Okay. Here we.
Okay, now it's gonna give me either 1 or 2 text messages here. Usually it gives 2. If it gives me 1, it means that it gave me one earlier that I shouldn't have had earlier, and I'd lost time on something or other in between missions. So. Okay, it's gonna give me 2. So this is the mission I needed that armor pickup for.
We're making this transaction on the boards.
Before, deodorant was all about stopping you smelling. No longer. Now, it's about turning you into a raging beast. Wear the horn.
What up, kid?
Then, with just one spray, tearing the clothes off your back.
This is just an auto-scroller. Kill a bunch of cops chasing after you.
You might take a chances, don't you, D?
The reason I need the armor is because, depending on the bullet RNG, they can either do absolutely no damage to me through this entire mission, or kill me from full health and armor, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Nice belly, Popo.
So I just kind of have to try and kill them all as fast as I can, and hope they don't go full sniper on me.
We got cops coming up the rear. Here we go. No, that's gotta hurt. Oh, shit.
This is the Houdini copter. You can see why I've called it that.
Fucking fools are right in front of us! You got health insurance, man? I got cops straight ahead! Looks like you're on foot now, friend! So long, Cherry Top!
Man, oh, fucking man.
Man, we're surrounded!
I don't look good in orange.
I don't want to attempt to shoot that car because
Shit!
sometimes
They got
Sean
patriots
will just get in
blocking
the way,
road.
and then he'll die, and I'll fail the mission and have to start again.
Johnny, I need you to take out the windows of that show. Alright?
So if you don't shoot that window, eventually he'll just drive through it anyway. But obviously it's faster to shoot it.
Shit, now it's cops on the right, Johnny. Do what you gotta do.
That pig's got engine. 2 hot dogs, please.
You trying to kill yourself, Sean? Yo, we got cops in the sky. Look out, Johnny.
So these foot patrol officers are basically invulnerable right here. I can shoot them like 6 times and they won't die. Whereas everybody else dies in like 1 shot from this OP shotgun. Game tries to force pipe bombs on you right here, but you can just press 4 and get back to your shotgun and just continue on.
Nuts got him, broke his car. Please pull over now. Your engine's bust, asshole. I think we lost the last of the heat, boys. One more to go. Think you
So again, the game leaves us in the middle of fucking nowhere, so I'm just gonna kill myself again. So now there's some sort of internal flag that has to be set in the game to allow me to get an Ashley phone call to be able to take this next mission.
Appreciate it, buddy.
It seems to get blocked by a text message, which I'm going to stand here for like 10 seconds and wait for. And hopefully the game just remembers to set the flag for me. It didn't set the flag for me yet. Shit. Give it a couple more seconds. There we go. That text message is, or that phone call is stupid. I don't know how it works exactly. It just doesn't let you do it early because reasons.
Jonathan, what can I do?
Trying to convince teenagers not to fuck. Good luck with that one. Teenagers have been fucking since before there was TV and radio. Oh, sophisticated. Cave paintings are all around.
Okay, brother.
So this mission and Frosting on the Cake happen simultaneously. Frosting on the Cake being from Be Tony.
Another glorious crossover mission.
I should have turned down my density. This is kind of bad.
These diamonds are being held by a man about town called Tony Prince. Where to take them? There should be a good.
I don't usually get that many people shifting in lanes that badly.
So let's fucking do it. Yeah? Who knows? Maybe down the line will be an opportunity to rip off the smug Guido who gave us the job in the first place. Come on, brothers for life.
I'm
lost
sure
forever.
I've gone that way. It's wrong. Whatever. Correctly by doing this. Please get over the wall. Thank you. That's why I take the other way, because it makes it easier to get over that wall. Okay, this is one of the places where I have to be careful with my ammo. I have very little. That's not good. So I could be attempting to shoot the driver right now to go for somewhat of a quick kill. It would still only be a few seconds faster than what I'm going to do now, but since I have such low ammo, I'm not going to even try. I do have to do a certain amount of damage to this car, but I'm going to try not to waste too much ammo on it. Bus, please. Thank you. Bus! The fuck are you doing? Oh my god. Now I'm gonna have serious ammo problems.
You take those two.
Because that doesn't give me my ammo back. Now that guy hits the bus out of my way. So once he goes around this next corner, he's gonna just slam into the light post. This guy can't drive. So this gives me the opportunity to kill the driver, and then Evan will get out of the car.
Ain't gonna be necessary, pal. I'm getting yours.
Just kind of shoot him in the head.
You know who I am. I got you that ice.
I can't even begin to explain how fucked I am on ammo right now. I have 24 SMG shots and like 17 pistol bullets. This is really bad. I might actually have to go to an ammunition. If I could stop getting hit by cars, that would help too.
Pour the cold.
Here we go.
Why, thank you.
So since the taxi just dropped me right next to those garbage bags, it skipped a cutscene. Now I have to wait for an incoming phone call.
What's going on?
I'm going to attempt to finish this without stopping at an ammunition, but we'll see how that goes. I might end up with literally no ammo left.
Them booty cutters, I'd do something special with that.
Appreciate it, buddy. You! Taxi!
Fucking meatheads. Dude, chillax.
Waiting for a text message. That's bad. Sometimes it gives that phone call, and it just wastes time. There we go. So obviously this being called Roman's Holiday, we see Roman Bellic in this
I
mission.
just laid some gas in here.
Mucho gusto.
This game wants us to go to the gambling den, but you don't have to. Instead, I'm just gonna go to the second place it tells you to go, which is the warehouse to drop Roman off.
We snatch this guy, deliver him to some other guys, then we pat ourselves
And you
on
must
the
be
back
thinking,
and doing a
"Well,
great
how are you gonna
job."
get Roman there? Because that's the whole point of the mission.
You
Roman's
want
gonna
wicked
deliver himself
presentation
there.
before every job you do, you're running with the wrong crowd. Who is this guy?
And I have density on that I shouldn't have on again.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
doing this as a favor for a friend.
Must be a good friend.
It's complicated.
Let me introduce you to the new talk. Let's get straight to it. Come on.
That's right, you know what it is. From master fight, you know I get down. We got it cracking. A-Rap money.
You a maniac, Johnny. It's good, it's good.
Get that money.
So I'm just gonna call Roman. Hope my game doesn't crash.
Hello, this is Bellic
Okay,
and
it
Bellic
didn't
Enterprises.
crash.
What can I assist you with?
Is Roman Bellic there?
Because I was praying to RNGesus the entire time.
Busy man. An important and busy man.
It's not RNG that game crashed though.
What is it you need from me?
We got two college co-eds
There was something
over here,
conflicting with my
and they're in
game
need of a
earlier that was
limo.
causing it to crash. I don't know what it was, but it stopped doing it, so
Well, in that case, I'll...
I'm just gonna park here, and now Roman will deliver himself.
Come on. How do you like Boham, Mr. Bellic? Some pals are waiting for are you there?
So that makes that mission really trivial. I guess I do have to wait for a raid phone call right now, so this is the perfect opportunity to go and get ammo. If I get a taxi quickly. Please. Please. I mean, I can get some in this next mission, but...
You gonna fuck off or what?
I can just use this one.
Hey, where you going, man?
I'd like to go to...
Got it. Here we are, man. End of the line.
Stop! Taxi! Feel free to... Ray Mo...
Okay, that's the next mission. Where is... there it is. Okay. That's not the door I came in. This is...
See you again, shooter! Give me the...
We'll be there in no time.
Awesome, thanks. Hey. All right, man. I'm Ray Pacino's guy. How's it going?
You gotta keep an eye on this jackass.
There's a health pack in the end of that hallway, if needed, but I don't really need it. I should be fine.
Going to enter channel.
Now, supposedly you're supposed to fight all these people, but what's the point when you can just jump off there and just run through? I do have to kill this guy.
Fuck you!
And the guy there. Did I turn my density down? I want that to be down.
Cash, you Guido pricks!
So now I'm going to shoot a bunch of rockets. And the cops aren't going to be particularly happy about that. There we go.
I'm not letting you tell Ray I've got this money!
Oh good, I didn't get any wanted stars.
Brother Johnny.
I almost always get wanted stars there. It makes it really difficult. Because you don't get a whole lot of opportunity to escape. Now I need one of those taxis. There it is.
Okay, Johnny. Nick.
Okay, 2 missions left.
I'm going to...
I should still be underestimate.
Here we are,
That's
man.
good.
End of the line.
Should be sub 140 still. Maybe not quite.
Do what you...
So this is why I needed that extra ammo.
Here we go. Why, thank you. Hot dip.
By taxiing here, it forces the one car to spawn right there. Let's do this.
You mafia fucks are a
Steal it.
joke.
Hello? Can you hear me, by the way?
Hello, Zotan.
I just enabled voice activation because I'm running next and I don't want to keep pressing the push to talk.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I activated my voice activation too.
But if I do anything, it's going to activate it, so I might mute myself because I need to do something. How are you doing in the run, by the way?
I have 2 missions left.
How long will that be, do you think?
8 minutes. A little less.
Okay.
If I don't
I'll
die
try
or
to be.
anything
I'll try to be ready.
You boys better be more dangerous than the one... The Lost MC know more about family than you Italian cocksuckers! You fucking Guidos just keep coming!
Okay, now ideally I get a taxi here. But it's not that far of a drive, so it doesn't really matter too much if I don't. Why did I go that way? I do want my density up, so... too close to the spot for the taxi to be worth it at this point anyway.
Wait, no, 717 moved in from Grand Theft Auto Mumble server by the server.
Okay, last mission.
Johnny!
Wait, no, 717 moved to AFK because...
Now I really want a taxi.
Night in Liberty City. Crawl back under your
That's
rock.
pretty damn far. But it's the only one that's gonna spawn, isn't it? It's not even there. Shit. Thanks, guy. There's one. That's kind of shitty. At least I got one.
Let's do this.
We'll be there in no time.
Mucho gusto.
So, for this mission, the game gives you as much free ammo for any weapon you want.
One last job,
I'm
guys.
just going to take my Car SMG,
coming, team.
rocket launcher, and a body armor refill, because that's all I'm going to need.
What's happening, Johnny?
Feast your eyes on this. You're gonna have to comp these weapons. They're needed. Rock and roll. Let's do this, boys!
Let's fucking do it.
What exactly are we doing?
If I could actually hit headshots, that'd be wonderful.
Terry, Clay, come with me! You boys hold the gate! Let's go get Billy! We gotta clear these Come on! Get in! Come on, asshole! Come on, you pussies! Cover! Heads down! There's a sniper on the roof! You don't run shit in this Why you stop shooting, man? Let's move in deeper! Come on! Come on, you weak fucks! Nothing, man. Hold your fucking weight! Take out these asshole cars! Son of bitches! Brothers, rush these bitches! Terry, Clay, go! Fight me!
Alright, so this game automatically puts you in cover here, but it's stupid. It's much better to just get out of cover and then crouch behind it.
Fucking take it! Jim will jam through these bitches in a second.
This game has an animation for cover shots, and it takes a hell of a long time. Whereas if you just do this, you just point aim, just shoot. So I have to kill all but 2 of the cops that spawn here. Doesn't matter which 2, just the 2.
Billy Gray! You know who I am?
Oh, okay. Now the game wants me to go and see a cutscene with Billy and all that crap, but if I just shoot him from there, it skips all that. And no, he doesn't spawn before you kill all the cops, so I can't just go and kill him early.
Hell yeah, that was battery. Call from the grave. You don't have the right, you don't. LCAC, play some music. They get to all you dark evil fucks. Cannibal corpse, the gummy blood. Billy may have helped to build our club, but he sure as shit ripped it apart. I'll forgive him the insults and injuries, but I can't forgive him that. Treacherous fucking bastard. He went insane!
Get ready on time soon.
Alright.
For a second there, I thought you were asleep.
I was just
Jerry,
chilling.
Clay, thanks for rolling with me.
Slowick.
This gang is fucked all to hell right now, but I'll love you brothers until I die.
And time.
Alright. Still sub 140 on my clock.
Is it?
Yep.
Barely, but...
Your legs are safe.
Well, the estimate was 145, I'm still fine.
Johnny.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, that was the first one of the episodes.
We had fun.
The other one will be in exactly 24 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
Because it is now 2:16 and it's 2:15 tomorrow that I have to do it.
You know how it happens. It's that fucked up part of people, which means good is never good enough.
That's why the record is still
It wasn't enough, we had to
132
be
in that
drug
game. It's
dealers.
just because the
We also
RNG
had to
rolls
be
are
outlaws,
ridiculous.
To be maniacs, to be psychos, and to
I can be ahead 2 minutes and then hit the pipe. Will just be like, nah, you can lose 4. Deal with it.
Fucked up stupidity, that works well. In the government, not so good if you're
Very ruthless game.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Go ahead. Let's put this place out of its misery. Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Like, even that run, the majority of the time I lost was Marta Full of Grace with that really terrible cop roll and Hit the Pipe. Hit the Pipe was kind of my fault this time, but still.
Alright, so up next we have Driver Apparel Lines, any percent by Soton.
Hello.
How much longer is this cutscene?
Not much longer. It'll be in the credits soon.
Alright.
Just watch the
We'll
building
just
burn
watch
down.
it until the end. Yeah.
Yeah. The credits will go on for like 15 minutes, but the cutscene's now over.
Yeah, we don't need the credits.
We don't need